Well, it's funny how the Iran regime media is playing the so-called accidental missile firing by the Iran regime's navy against a ship named Konarak belonging to the IRGC Navy. They tried to downplay it. It was just like an accident during the naval exercise and all of that. But in reality, I think more than anything else, first of all, it wasn't that small. The regime itself has announced that at least 19 people have died and over a dozen have been injured. When you look at the images, both the satellite images and other images are available of the ship. This is like a major damage by firing of the missile of the regular Army Navy, the regular Navy of the regime against the IRGC Navy. And supposedly the regular Army is supposed to be like more talented, more trained, more experienced. I think more than anything else, this shows how much the regime's propaganda about their capabilities, that, oh, they can wipe off this or that country off the map, they can destroy all the fleets that are available in the Persian Gulf. They're threatening all the countries around the world, including the United States, that we're going to wipe this and that out. And yet, in a very simple naval exercise, they can't do it without high casualty. It shows that the regime's propaganda, there's a lot of hot air, and at the same time, lots of vulnerabilities and capabilities. The reason the regime makes those propaganda is that they're hoping that by making those threats that those countries in the region will back down, or the United States will take the bait and perhaps provide some concessions and refrain from being decisive against the Iran regime. And I think this latest example of so-called friendly fire in a naval exercise is a clear indication that this regime is vulnerable, weaker than what it is, and this is the time to step up pressure on the Iranian regime and not let the sanctions go.